Gavin, Lance, Top here with best mate Lloyd J Ross, and we're just talking about lifestyle, you know, and we're talking about so many. We just had a great conversation. That's what happens when you hook up with a mate. You have a lot of great conversation, and thinking about you, mate. You've been travelling, I've been travelling. We're back to our hometown, Gold Coast, and he's talking about when people do travel or live all their week for the celebration on Friday. But mate, tell us your experience, what we were talking about.
Well, it's interesting because I used to be in that camp where like every Friday would be, I've made it to the weekend, we just got to celebrate because it's Friday or because it's Saturday. And when I look back, I was wondering what I was celebrating. I mean, being grateful for being alive is a celebration for sure. But it was almost like we won the Grand Prix every Friday, and that was the standards we'd set for ourselves, and they were low standards because it was just survival, and we were celebrating that we survived another week. But when you actually, and the same thing was happening with travel. So, like for example, you work really hard to travel twice a year or once a year for a family holiday, and that was your escape. So I got to escape out of the life that I'm in. And you look forward to holidays, and you didn't want them to run out because you didn't really want to go back to your life you had. And when you flip it on its head, and you're on mission and you're doing what you love, and you're sitting in your values of what you're doing work-wise, your spiritual gifts, what you love doing, and when you're in that mode, there's one thing you don't really think about or worry about is the weekend. And sometimes the weekend's long, and you want it to be Monday again, and you don't even think of public holidays. Like, I can't remember. People have to remind me that it's a public holiday. And also, when I went away recently to Indonesia, it was great to be there, but I actually had joy coming back because of the life we've got here. And so I look back at my life, how it was, and it used to be the opposite. Now, because I'm doing what I want to do, I'm on mission, it's completely different. So I don't look forward to holidays like I used to, because the life is the holiday. Yeah,
that's it.
And
so
what a joy! That was always the mission. That was always the objective. But God, I mean, it's a 10 to 15 year journey to get there. But it's it's obviously worth its weight in gold.
And for a lot of you, I'm always talking about mission. And when you're living your life on mission, like Lloyd said, man, I couldn't wait to get back from this holiday to get back to the mission. And that's it. My understanding of success, that's it right there. When you're just doing what you love, you're doing what you're built for, man, that's where the joy is, that's where the love is. So holidays are great, but even talking about the trip I had, I went out West Queensland, where it was about the mission, man. It was awesome. I love it out there, love it here. I want to live my life on mission, purpose-driven life. And when men do that, man, there are no days off. Why would you take a day off doing something you love? So men, they say the two most important times in a man's life is when he's born and when he finds out what he's born for. So if you don't know, do not rest till you find out, okay?
Keep looking.
Don't stop, because once you get there, man, it is worth it. And if you need some help, man, I would love to help you find it out what it is. There's certain steps that every man's got to take. There's certain questions that every man has to answer. So if you don't know what they are, reach out. All right, give us something, mate, to take us out.
I would say that if you approach life with a 25-year mindset, you'll make better decisions. Can I do what I'm doing in my work for 25 years? Can I stay with this person for 25 years? Is this a good friend that I want to hang around for 25 years? And if you do that in a 25-year perspective, you'll make better decisions about your life. So have a 25-year mindset.
All right, leave me a great comment. Tell me something amazing.